me, SalamiCzar. Sorry, I forgot I was supposed to do my own intro.
That's staying in. And a while ago, we did a video on both of our phones, recording us doing some Skyrim Sweet Rolls. I can't talk.
Why do you say it that way? Skyrim.
We made some sweet rolls from Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Shut up. And we thought that now that we actually have an actual camera rather than just our phones, and we're better prepared, we figured we'd try it again. And we actually have like appropriate sweet roll style pans this time.
Little mini buns.
And
I love mini buns.
we'll see exactly what happens, because I feel like this is going to go well, but it has been 2 years since we last tried this.
It was, 2018.
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. All right.
Indeed. We even got everything prepared.
Indeed. So last time I believe we ended up not having everything prepared, and it took a little bit longer than we did before.
So I got the recipe off of a British YouTuber, and I've written everything down exactly as he said it. So nothing was in the imperial metric, so we had to quickly figure out what, grams were and milliliters were.
It came out okay. It ended up coming out alright.
I mean, it wasn't terrible, it was edible.
Yeah, it was beyond edible. It was delicious. It wasn't professional.
Well, no, none of us is professional. I always strive for at least having eatable food.
Yes. So this time we have translated everything ahead of time, and and it should end up being a little bit easier for us to do stuff.
Yes.
So let's get started.
Should we read? No, we need to watch that. Should we read off the ingredients?
This is so much more professional than most of my other YouTube videos.
Oh, my terrible handwriting.
So we have, 1 cup of butter, 3/4 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, although 1 tablespoon would still be okay.
Yeah, I know.
Vanilla is vanilla. Vanilla is delicious. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Do we have maple syrup?
We have the fake stuff. I almost asked you to get the real stuff, but like $10 for a big bottle when all we need is tablespoons. I think the fake stuff will be fine.
Fair enough. And 2 eggs, although we're doing 3 because it was calling for large eggs and we have medium.
Yes.
And
Bitty eggs.
2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1/2 cup of milk.
Yep.
If you want to get fancy, you could... I was actually thinking about this because I just bought some Irish cream coffee creamer. I suppose you could probably use that in it too if you wanted a little bit of an Irish cream flavor.
You might as well put rum in it, and then you have like a rum cake.
There we go.
Rum and Irish cream.
I have spiced rum upstairs. I don't think that'll work right.
Ooh, no, but spiced rum cake is delicious.
Yes. Alright, so let's get started.
Cool. Alright, read us off there, Sparky. Alright, what do I need?
You need 1 cup of butter.
1 cup of butter. That's 2 of these bad boys.
Is it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Several of my people who are going to be watching this come from the UK or elsewhere, and they look and frown upon us. So just got to make sure that we are getting things right, since we translated it from the UK.
Because we think with the wrong mind. Wow, those are 2 significantly different colored butters.
You need, let's see, you need 3/4 cup of sugar.
3/4 cups of sugar.
Do you want to try and do this the way that Rosanna Pansino would normally do, and mix the dry stuff in after mixing the wet stuff? Or do you care?
I mean, I know it makes a difference, but I'm not sure how much it makes a difference.
Well, we know what it tastes like when we don't do that, so why don't we try that this time? Okay. Why don't we mix the dry ingredients together and then put it into the wet ingredients once they're all mixed?
But I already just put the butter in, that's a wet ingredient.
Yeah, mix the dry ingredients in a different thing. We've got all that Tupperware up there.
I can't reach. It's right up there.
My God.
This is why I have him around. No, not the plastic one, not the glass one. We're fancy. Get it right, gee. Oh, you couldn't see that.
You can see it.
Hello. What else?
Says 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
Is a teaspoon of vanilla.
Do you want to go a tablespoon of vanilla?
Nope.
Remember to put that in the butter.
The butter. I'm gonna flavor my butter. Oh shit, that is a tablespoon. Okay. So we are doing a tablespoon. Great idea.
Awesome.
It smells. Whew.
Well, it smells amazing.
So amazing.
2 cups of flour.
2 cups of flour. Oh no.
Do we have 2 cups of flour?
Yes, I bought another thing of flour.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna go an evening without my brownie in a mug.
True.
Oh, just enough.
Woo! 2 eggs. So 3 eggs.
Miracle I didn't get a shell in there. Look at it, it just cracks. No shells.
Fantastic. Oh, 1/2 cup of milk. Two tablespoons of maple syrup. It's so fancy. Unnamed female-shaped bottle of...
Yeah, you can't tell what brand it is at all.
And 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon.
There we go.
Okay, and now we are going to mix these 2 mixtures up independently and then mix them together after we're done. Shall I do the other one?
Here you go. That comes from my mixer.
So fancy.
We are professional. I even had 2 tools. I mean, what kind of casual kitchen has 2 tools? All right, I'm done. Let's take me so long.
Oh, gee, I wonder if it's because of the fact I've got like a tiny ass handle and a giant freaking whisk.
Don't know what you're talking about.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Stop looking at my failure! I think the fork's gonna work better. Just gonna this, that, this. It'd be better if I actually had the mixer that this was attached to.
Real professions uses their hands.
Is that so? Do I look like a real profesh to you? I mean, I do work in a bakery, but that's...
I was gonna say, you work in this sort of field. You should be profesh.
It's a fakery, okay? I admit it. All I do is grab stuff out of the freezer and put it onto the table. I don't bake anything. Except for bread, which is already partially baked.
You admit you're a fraud.
I am a fraud!
Oh, snap.
What? What'd you do?
Oh, snap. I need to turn on the oven. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees. It's looking terrible.
Thanks. I'm really trying.
Do you need a lady's hand?
Would you like to take a crack at this? I think all I'm doing is like straining the butter directly into this whisk. Don't have to give you some looks. You freaking cheater! You freaking cheater!
I use the tools that are available to me.
Oh shit!
It's not my fault.
A few moments later.
It's looking kind of like cottage cheese. Perhaps we should have done it in the order it said to do it on the recipe sheet.
This is what we get for trying to be fancy. Should we just mix in the rest of it and then like hope it thins out?
Yeah.
See, we tried to do it the way that Rosanna's Pancina would do, and we failed.
Oh, you know what? And also I just remembered reading that you have to do 1 egg at a time. So, you know, there's that. Bacon's not my forte.
That was better.
It's certainly looking a lot better.
I can taste the sweet rolls already.
Mmm.
Funky Town. He did the same thing last time too.
It is my go-to theme song. Sorry. I need to make my own theme music because I'm not famous enough for someone to follow me around. Alright, wait. Is this all we need to do? Let's consult.
We've already screwed
Consult the
up.
manuscript.
Grease pan, mix butter, sugar, vanilla, and syrup. Add 1 egg at a time. Mix well. Shift flour into mixture with cinnamon. Add milk. Stir gently.
Shift flour. We really should have read the instructions. Read the instructions.
Well, we
before
did shift it. We just re-shifted everything alongside the flour. We shifted all the dry ingredients, not just the flour.
I think that's cheating.
Oh, then fill tray till nearly full,
Not entirely full.
and then bake 25 to 30 minutes.
They're ready to go in the oven.
We've got enough for like maybe one more.
That's fine with me. Whip, 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 whip.
Is it ready?
It's ready enough.
Ready enough. Alright, I guess we will come back to you in about 25 or 30 minutes.
But we need to make the frosting.
Oh, that's true. Cancel that! I'm bored!
You used up all my bowls. And you got this one dirty.
I didn't get that one dirty!
You got it dirty when you used the...
You're the one who had the mixer! You had the mixer! Do you see what she... Do you see what I have to live with?
I distinctly have no memory of that. Alright, so for the frosting, we will need... Where is the frosting? We'll need 1 cup of cream cheese, a 1/4 cup of butter, a tablespoon of vanilla, and a cup of powdered sugar.
Does it say what order they have to go in?
Cream cheese first, butter, vanilla, and then sugar.
Okay.
Shifting sugar. Alright. So let's see, 1/2 cup.
I'm pretty sure that's more than 1/2 cup right there.
That's a 1/4 cup is what I need.
Then why do you say 1/2 cup?
Because I don't know how to read. That's why I had you read it. Sweet. Just gonna pick this up with my hands.
Is that 1 full cup? I thought those were only 8 ounces each. Because the little box said that it was 2 8-ounce things, and I thought we needed a full cup.
A full cup does not necessarily need a pound, though.
Oh, that's true.
But no worries. What else did I need? I needed vanilla. Where did I put the vanilla?
Right there.
Sorry, I banished it over here.
I'm gonna set an alarm.
That looks good enough.
I'm looking for butter right now.
You look like butter. Look at how nice that looks.
I kind of want to eat it right now.
No.
I ish steady hands with vanilla.
Oopsies. Get out of here. Oopsie doodles. That's better. It's so good.
That was like an additional teaspoon and a half or so of vanilla. And I think
It's like a quarter of a cup.
Okay, there you go. If you want to modify the recipe, it's really good.
It's really good. You can have that. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, I guess we'll have to meet back here.
Yep. They look like cheesecakes. I believe
Yeah, they're ready.
they are ready.
Woo! We just have to let them cool, and then we'll pop them out and frost them.
Hey! Get out of there.
And the cat is eating the frosting.
Actually, he was trying to eat the excess batter.
I would too.
Should we just wait until they're cool enough to actually...
No! It's like trying to pick up a quarter when you have no nails. I really just want to like grab them, but they're gonna be super hot.
Well, yeah, they just came out of the oven.
Don't you tell me what's going on.
Who is the professional baker here?
Not you!
I believe I have more experience in grabbing super hot pans. By about 9 years.
It's true. I mean, I don't ever encounter hot pans working at the pet store. Hot dogs, though.
God. So now we just wait for these lovely little muffins to finish.
Got it. That's not too bad. I'm impatient. Shut up.
Yeah, I know you're impatient.
I want to receive my lovelies. Ooh, they're steaming. That one. Oh, they come off so nicely.
Well, you did use an entire, like, nation's worth of butter on those pans.
Holiday will be proud. Holiday would not know what's going on, but she would be proud of this. I'm gonna fill up one of them so we can bake the other ones.
Okay.
Except
We
we
will-
nest them. This is a dumb idea.
We will come back later.
These two are hot.
And now the moment of truth.
Weep. Size. Oh, do you have the game in the background? There. Perfect. Yeah, I like that it's got this little divot in there.
And yeah, that's our Skyrim Sweet Roll 2.0, which I feel like ended up being significantly better than the last one.
Now we just need to make a giant one.
Yes, that will be the next project. If we can translate our recipe into something that's like the size of the bowls that we were having.
Over there. It's over there.
Oh, I see. And translating it into this.
Yes, that is a big ass bundt cake. It's a big bundt cake.
I like big clumps and I cannot lie, but I'm gonna stay tonight. Well, anyway, thank you for joining us on this entertaining adventure. This was Arc Alpha 12,
And SalamiCzar.
and we will see you in the next video. Just so you know, I am recording.
Oh no, are
I
you?
cut all that. That is going in the video.
No!